Hello and welcome back to my channel. Welcome to Bantu Heritage. My name is Matema Dombo, the man behind Bantu Heritage. Welcome to this series of I was at Birmingham Motorcycle Museum a few weeks ago. Today I'm at British Motor Museum in Gaydon in Warwickshire, where the British heritage is on display, is well looked after and well kept. So now we are now moving and we are going. We're now in the 1940s. As you have seen from the previous episodes, the car industry has been evolving over years. A lot of work, a lot of effort being put into it, a lot of engineering improvements. So now we are in the 40s. As you can see now from where I'm starting, the body shape of the cars, the wheels and everything is changing. Let's have a walk together and let's explore and see what we can see in this episode. This one, now we are now in the 1940s. This is 1948 Morris Minor. Can you relate? Have you driven one of these? Have you seen one of these? Have you been one of the passengers in one of these? Drop your comments, let's share, and let's have fun together. You can read for yourself the history of the Morris Minor. See the windshield in two parts, unlike those we are seeing today. All these are improvements. But what I'm now noticing is, as you can see, the body is so shining, reflecting from the lights from the ceiling. It's all metal. That's the badge. That's the Morris from the back. We go to another one here. We are now in the 50s. This is a Rover from 1950. That's the badge. That's the front. Another piece of engineering here. See the difference on the windshield from this one to the Morris we have seen previously. This is a Ford Anglia, 1949. You can read for yourself there. You can just pause and read. See the fancy headlights. Two-door. (1953) Triumph Mayflower. Some of these names are no longer there because this was then. All these I'm showing you are British cars. They were all manufactured in this country. This one is a 1955 Standard Family 8. That was the name of the car. Have you driven one of these? Have you been a passenger in one of these? Had your family owned this? Please drop it in the comment section. and let's share the fun together. You can read for yourself there, the history, standard family age. (1958), Austin Metropolitan. That's in Austin. You can imagine how they would be adjusting the rear view mirrors. It means you have to come out, adjust, go in, check. If it doesn't go to where you want, come again and check. Imagine if it was raining. Porsche, nice car here, this Austin. Nice Porsche. Just the back for you. This is a Hillman Minx 1955. When it comes to the Hillman family cars, my father in Zimbabwe in the 60s, he once owned a Hillman. If I see the model he had, according to the photograph we have, I will give you a shout. But my father once owned a Hillman, and as a baby, I was a passenger in a Hillman, but I can't remember because I was still very young. Check the wheels, how Porsche they were. You can imagine in the mud. That's a Hillman. My father once owned this in Zimbabwe. I was a baby when I was riding one of these, but I can't remember. If you have ridden a Hillman or owned one, let us know. And visit British Motor Museum and have fun. Wow. (1960). That's in Austin, 1960. I think we have a lot of people who are alive now who once owned Austin cars, or who once had parents or grandparents who owned one of these. So please share with us on the comment section and let us know what you think. That's a Vauxhall. I remember growing up in Zimbabwe, because Zimbabwe was Rhodesia. It was a British colony. So all the cars we would see there when I was growing up in the 70s, when I was a small boy, I can relate. I've seen some of these cars in the streets of Harare. The Vauxhall cars, very popular then in my country. So this is from 1964. A big machine there. Can you relate? An Alvis. Shiny big car. (1965). 60 years old. This is a three-wheeler, 1970 Reliant. This was used by Royal Mail to deliver mail around. Maybe it was cheaper in fuel and easy to drive, I don't know. But as you can see, the color is red and it's clearly post office, Royal Mail. Were you a postman before? Did you use one of these as a postman? Let us know if you were a postman in the 70s or maybe your parents were working in the post office. 1975. Woolsey. (1982) Ford Cortina. Wow. Things have now improved from the 1890s. See the wheels. Make a date, bring the family and visit British Motor Museum, where the British heritage of cars is well looked after. This is a 1967 Austin. I saw one of these in the streets of Harare. Very popular in the 70s in Salisbury then. From the back, we called that's an Anglia. One of my uncles, cousin to my mother, once owned an Anglia, but I can't remember riding in it. I can't remember where I was. I was too young. But my uncle owned an Anglia. They were very popular because of the back style there. (1968) Ford Anglia. We just popularly referred to it as an Anglia because of its shape. It was quite distinct. And that's the badge. I'm happy now because I'm relating to these cars because I saw them in the streets of Harare, Salisbury then. If you are from Salisbury, if you are from Harare, from Zimbabwe, Zambia, Malawi, South Africa, anywhere in the world, can you relate to these cars? Do you own one or do you have one as a vintage? Drop it in the comment section, share, and let's have fun together. Another gem here. 1969. This is a Hillman from 1969. If you visit the British Motor Museum, you can see how cars have evolved. Because if you compare what you are driving now and what we have seen so far, it is really a marvel to watch. This is a Reliant scimitar. It looks posh. This is an Austin Metro. Maybe this was designed to be a commuting car in the urban areas, because maybe by then in Britain traffic was now more on the road, so maybe a small car would be good to do the city hops. Maybe that's why it was named the Austin Metro. I'm not sure, but you can read for yourself there. We are now in the 80s. British Motor Museum in Gaydon near Warwick. Make a date. Come and see for yourself. Please drop any comments if you have seen cars you have driven. If you have seen cars which your parents owned or your grandparents owned, it will be a marvel to watch and to hear your experience. Thank you very much for watching this episode. Please subscribe if you are coming here for the first time or you have not yet subscribed. Subscribe, share, comment, tell me what you think. Suggestions are all welcome. As I've always said, I want to show the heritage of the world, man-made marvels and also God-made marvels. Today we are here exploring British Motor Museum, how the car industry has evolved. So this is a man-made experience, man-made intelligence, inventing cars. Necessity is the mother of invention. People were walking long distances using ox and horse-drawn carts. Then they thought, well, until when? Let's find something which we can invent so that it will take us from point A to point B faster and quicker rather than using these animals. So that's how I believe these cars were invented. So thank you very much for watching. I will see you again in the next episode. Thank you, and I'll see you then.